Testing one, two, three. Welcome. This is Erik Burton with How to Earn Bitcoin in a live event on YouTube. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully, you can hear me. The Bitcoin evolution is here. It's been here for a while. We have time, but definitely, I'm going to go into a couple of things that most people have problems with that are asking me in the comments about how to even get started. It's amazing how a lot of people just don't really realize what's going on with the digital coin, cryptocurrency, and Bitcoin existence on this earth. I call it an evolution because I am not a revolutionist. A revolutionist is something who just revolves over and over again and does the same thing, expecting a different result. Well, evolution is evolving to a higher understanding, and that's what I'm wanting to help you with in Bitcoin. Okay. You want to click on the link in the description below to get on my email list. And once you do that, then if you have further questions, you can always email me. You can always submit comments in my YouTube videos, even this live video. If I don't get to it today or within the next couple of minutes, I will definitely see it and comment when I can, any type of questions that you may have, okay? Well, when it comes to Bitcoin exchanges, I have a page on my website, and you can see ericburton.com/BTC-exchanges. You come down here and you actually get a training video. It's about 16, 17 minutes long, and it goes over specifics on a Bitcoin exchange. Now, a lot of times people don't understand how to turn their fiat currency or money in your bank into cryptocurrency. Well, you can do that with Coinbase. You can do that with crypto.com. I recommend crypto.com because they have been very good to me when it comes to exchanging even my Bitcoin or my cryptocurrency back into fiat currency, or, you know, what they do is they provide a debit card for you, okay? And there's Coinbase and so forth and so on. There's other platforms that I won't specifically get into, but this training video will help you do that. Then there are also wallets, ericburton.com/BTC-wallets. I call them Bitcoin wallets because I'm pretty much a Bitcoin hodler, okay? I hold Bitcoin. I don't hold very many other cryptocurrencies. I might get into a few here pretty soon if I see a good price, but otherwise, I'm pretty much a Bitcoin enthusiast, and I focus on that. And then from there, it's pretty easy to go into other cryptocurrencies from understanding Bitcoin itself, okay? Here's another intro training into Bitcoin wallets, okay? You've seen me in videos before focus on my hard wallet. I don't leave a lot of Bitcoin online, specifically in a third-party platform. Once I see I have enough that I want to withdraw, I withdraw it to my Ledger Nano X wallet. If you click here on this page, you'll be able to go to that and see that it's something that you hold in your hand, and you can connect it to your computer and have all these security things that you go through. And it's like your bank. It actually is a bank for you. And you can make a withdrawal. That withdrawal will be into your fiat placement within 15 minutes or less. I've had it, so it's almost like I'm my own bank. And I do that with crypto.com as well. There's a few other wallets that we'll kind of recommend in the links in the description here below on this page. But you definitely want to go to this 33-minute video and listen and focus on the training, okay? As far as that's concerned, let me show you some of my results for this week. Now, I just came into this one platform that is a DeFi staking platform. Now, what DeFi is that It just defies the normal banking system. It's not within that matrix. It's in its own entity or a blockchain. Okay. This company uses nodes and supernodes. If you don't understand what that is, go Google it and it will explain to you what nodes and supernodes are on in any cryptocurrency, specifically Bitcoin. And basically what that does in the staking is helps you to acquire some type of percentage of staking your Bitcoin so that they can facilitate a processing. So say for instance, if you're on your credit card and you make a payment, there's a processing fee. A lot of times the credit cards and or merchants, when you go and purchase something at a store, requires a merchant fee, and the business owners normally pay for that. It's not normally the direct consumer that pays for that. So you should act like a business owner whenever you start to acquire Bitcoin, because you never really want to let it go. You want to transfer it into specific wallets like the cold storage Nano X wallet that I have, but you definitely want to keep it in storage. So that you can use it to leverage later. If you're one of these people where you're living from paycheck to paycheck, you want to use this as a way of putting digital currency or digital gold away for your future. Okay. And that's the way I look at it. That's the way I think about it. And you want to build it that way. Now, you can see on this one platform here, which is a staking platform, they earn a percentage of their super node that they control. They probably control several nodes on the blockchain that is acquiring a percentage of transaction fees. And so once you put a certain amount of, say, Bitcoins on the blockchain, it becomes qualified for a node or a super node. And that's how they've done this and used this. And that's how they can benefit and profit from this, on a daily basis. So you can see, I haven't been in here in about 3 or 4 days. So this was at 0 3 or 4 days ago. And now we're at 490 balance as far as I want to withdraw from. Okay. I'm currently at a locked profits of almost 1.5 million. That's going to come to fruition over the next couple of years, and it's going to continue to build, obviously. And this staking platform has been here since 2016. They've been online since 2018, and they still continue to roll and also to send withdrawals. Okay. You'll see in my withdrawal overall here that they're pretty consistent on doing that. Okay. You can see, and it is January or July 7th, 2025, as you can see on the far right corner there. It is December 16th of 2023 was my first withdrawal. You can see there, $500 withdrawal all the way up to June 22nd last month for 171. I don't know why I did that. I just saw it and I wanted to withdraw it and put it into my cold storage wallet. Okay. And you can see my withdrawals have been consistently every month, sometimes a few every month, like this one in May here and in May again. So I pulled well over $1,000 out in Bitcoin just in last May itself. So you can see all the withdrawals that I've had. And just explaining this platform, it's basically a DeFi staking platform for Bitcoin. They don't focus on any other cryptocurrency besides Bitcoin. And, this is one of the ways that you can find to earn income via Bitcoin. Right now, if I were to average it out in 2025, I'm earning about $80 a day in Bitcoin per day from this platform by itself, just in withdrawal that I can actually extract currently. Whereas if you're locking in referral commissions and or staking profits from my initial contract purchases, then I'm earning quite a bit more during the day on those. Okay. And we can go to my contracts here, and you can see my daily profits. Now, this is the last profit from today on just one contract. Okay. And I believe this is the 2000 or 5-year contracts. So 168, 168, 167, 167, 165, and 658, which was my bulk package purchase. I purchased 15 contracts for the price of 10 in November of 13th of 2023. So these contracts are going to become due and eligible for withdrawal November 12th, 2026. So it's a 3-year term. And I'm averaging about 600. This is about right, about $600 to $700 a day. And then add this on top of it, 650, 750, 800, 950, 1,050, 1,100, 1,200, 1,300, 1,400, about almost $1,500 a day just in staking platform, just because of my willingness to promote this platform and also to take action and purchase a contract. Okay, because that's all it is. It's one individual contract like each of these, or it's a bulk contract of you get a discount when you purchase 15 in a bundle for the price of 10 contracts. Okay, so this platform has really been paying off very, very nicely, and I will definitely make a withdrawal into my Bitcoin wallet, and I'll actually show you that withdrawal now. Okay, so I'll go back to my overview and I'll show you the process that I go through, and you can see that a majority of these have gone to a specific Bitcoin wallet. Okay, and I will copy this wallet right here. And normally what I like to do is I like to go into my email, and I like to put it into my email because I've saved it in my email just so I can have a secondary security of understanding that I've got the right wallet ID. Okay, so I put that in the search, and normally that will come up as looking for me. Okay, and see, it's telling me it's my BTC wallet. So what I do is I go in here and copy this, and I come back into my platform here, and I will go to withdraw. Okay, and it's relatively fast. I'll put in $490 right here, and then I'll put my Bitcoin wallet in. I will check it and verify it. I always look at the first 4 letters, 39HY and 9Y9H. That's correct. And I put it in a secondary time. And then all of a sudden, you'll see that it's charging me 10% withdrawal fee. Now, if it was probably over 500, they wouldn't charge you as much. So it's kind of good for me to be able to wait for this, okay, until it's over 500, and they would charge me less of a fee. But I don't really care. It's not a big deal. I'm getting consistent commissions every day up front besides my staking commissions. So I will go ahead and confirm. And they have a secondary protocol, final confirm. And we are done. You can see that the account is cleared. We will go to my withdrawal overview, scroll all the way to the bottom, and there it is, the 490 that I just made July 8th, because they're a little bit ahead of us. I think they are in GMT time, which is London time or further, further on, maybe in the South Pacific somewhere. So their time is already a day ahead. And that's basically it for this platform. Okay. This platform has been paying out ever since November of 2023. Okay, for me. thousands upon thousands of dollars that I've already gotten back after my initial $1,000 investment. Okay, I have probably almost 100x'd that $1,000 already just in initial withdrawals. Okay, so my next platform is a little bit different platform. It's earning also in a mining capacity. It is a capacity that's online only, so you would call it cloud mining. A lot of times people get that misconstrued with an actual mining platform that I have on my computer. Well, your computer needs a lot of space and a lot of power, electrical power as well, to be able to use the right type of hardware to harness Bitcoin mining itself, or any crypto mining for that concern. So we're in the cloud. So it's a platform that's utilizing their own mining abilities and capacities and their actual technological advancements that they use to acquire more Bitcoin off the blockchain, basically doing the same thing that the staking does and earning some type of commissions, just like the credit card companies do whenever they have a merchant fee that they charge businesses. Okay, and whenever there's a transaction on the blockchain, this type of company is earning a small percentage of that blockchain reward. Basically, I call it a commission. And then they spread it out to all of their members who are involved on their platform. Okay, so I made a withdrawal here a couple days ago, so that's why this price isn't quite as high. You'll be able to see here my Bitcoin withdrawal from a couple of days ago was 485. Now, normally I don't do that, but I just came in here after a week of sitting and not looking at it, and I just decided to make a withdrawal. But as you can see, I'm making consistent earnings every day. And this platform also provides with commissions, as well as an availability to just withdraw fairly quickly. Okay. And I do a lot of issuing rewards to my other members that have signed up. As you can see here, I have a total of 103 direct downlines and a total of 247. So that discrepancy is actually these 103 people that have people under them. Okay. My direct sales have been 134, almost 135,000 on this platform. And the team sales have been 144,000. I think that's a total amongst all of it. So I've been doing my due diligence to earn pretty consistently here. In this platform, I will earn about $80 to $150 a day just on autopilot. It pretty much does the same thing. Now, could you go, let's go back to my page here. Could you go and earn Bitcoin somewhere else? You can actually just buy Bitcoin and hodl it in your Bitcoin wallet. The wallet that I prefer is the Ledger Nano. Anything to do with Ledger, it could be a different ledger, but it's a cold storage wallet. That means that it's not online and it's connected to that little bank that I told you about, that it's actual physical hardware that you can come on the internet and then come off of it, and it's totally secured. Whereas some of these wallets, like the Clear wallet or the Atomic wallet here, those are all third-party platform wallets. This Ledger is not a third-party wallet. It is a cold storage wallet. That means that no one will know what you're storing in there unless a court order is issued. And even then, you probably don't have to announce it. You can put this cold storage Ledger wallet into what is called in the banking industry and or in any understanding that you might have now is a trust. If you have a trust that's protected from any entities outside of you, the facilitator of that trust, you can enter that cold storage wallet into a trust. You can't do that with third-party wallets like Cleaver or even Crypto.com or Atomic Wallet, because they're owned and run by like other people. Even other banks could be getting involved in that kind of thing. Okay, so with this platform, it's the same. You just click on the link in the description below, and you're going to get information once you put your email in to get information on this platform, and especially this platform, Cryptex, which I feel once it starts really paying off the big monies, I may not promote that because it's a lot of money that'll be extracted and withdrawn. You don't really want to show too many people that. It's pretty dangerous to do, but I definitely promote these two platforms. But you can also be a hodler. You can hodl your Bitcoin as well, just by going to Coinbase, which you'll see in this exchange page here, which is a training page, and you'll see I have Coinbase right there. And once you click on that, and once you go through the training video, it will tell you exactly what you need to do and how you need to do it. Okay, so hopefully that has helped you and to understand how to get started. You just have to get started and investigate. You know, go to this page, focus on a wallet that you want to get into. I would definitely recommend the Ledger Nano, or just a Ledger wallet is a cold wallet, cold storage wallet. And the training will go over that as well. Okay, they'll talk, the trainer will talk about cold storage wallets. Okay, and then also your Bitcoin exchange, where you're going to exchange your fiat currency from your bank. You can make a transfer of cash to Coinbase. I did this very same thing, and then turn it into whatever crypto you want, Bitcoin. And then once it's on Coinbase as Bitcoin, you can send Bitcoin to your cold storage wallet and then leave it there. You might lose a little bit of transaction fees. Say, if, for instance, you start out with 10,000, you might only have 9,200 in Bitcoin when it finally gets to your cold storage wallet, but then you just let it stay there for however long you wanted to. And when you come back a year later and there's, you know, $25,000 or $30,000 in there, then I'll say that I told you so. And I've said that on many videos that I've already done. I did a video that was live last September of 2024, and it literally showed Bitcoin at $56,000. Okay. And if we go to Bitcoin now, you will see that it hasn't even been quite a year, and Bitcoin is already pretty much doubled from that 56,000 in September of 2024. Okay. So if you want something that is going to continue to increase and rise for whatever reason you think it is, I can't tell you either, then definitely click on the link in the description below. And as you can see, let's see here, you can see there was August, and there was a dip whenever I was talking in September. There was a dip right there. See that? And it was about 54,000. You see that? But even then, a year ago today, it was 59,000, and now we're at 108,000. So just imagine if you had $20,000 in there, it would be worth almost 40,000 now. It would be worth about 38,000. And so you have control of being able to dictate what you do with that and how you do it. Okay, especially in that storage wallet. And a lot of people say, well, it's going to go down, it's going to go up. And yes, there's volatility, as you can see here. But definitely when you're earning it out of the cloud, $80 to $100 a day or $200 a day, and then it's storing, and you're earning a staking earnings that I showed you about $1,500 a day or so, and that is compounded, which I failed to mention that. The sky is the limit if you just get started. You could even get started with $10. Do $10 a week in Bitcoin, and within the next 2 or 3 years, you're going to realize what you did that was correct, okay? Which Bitcoin is here to stay as far as I'm concerned, okay? So click on the link in the description below. I hope I've given you some understanding. I did the same thing. I started out by purchasing through Coinbase, and I made a few mistakes. I didn't have anyone to really understand how to do it, and so forth and so on. And, but from that point, I learned that I need to take it one step at a time. Okay. So click on the link in the description below to get on my email list and get the information. And I will see you on the next video.